Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Ramadan series. Today I'm going to discuss some minor subtle changes or inclusions in your daily routine that will transform your routine into ibadah. The first one is start your day, start any task with a conscious intention and Bismillah, and you can say like may Allah be pleased with whatever you are doing. Secondly, be in the state of wuzu, as I always say. And the third, if you commute to your workplace and or you are going somewhere to buy some things, and also that in that time you can actually listen to a podcast, a lecture, Quranic recitation, or else if you are not in the mood to listen, you can simply sit and do zikr. That much of time can be spent in zikr that will be added to your ibadah. And then when you're doing chores at home or work in office, then you can be having constant reminder in your mind going on. You can do constant zikr, or again you can be listening to a quiet recitation of the Quran or translation or tafsir, okay, or a seerah story. That will add to. Then, as I told you, at home you should, it is must to have reflective cycles. If at all you have adolescent children, not necessarily adolescent, even from 6th grade onwards, if you have children, it is high time you sit together and have discussions on how strong is their connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is the level of iman, how do they grade themselves with the level of iman and the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what's happening in the world around, how do we stand for a right cause, what do we need to do. These are the questions we should have in our reflective cycles at home as conscious educators and conscious parents, instead of having what are you going to wear for this Eid, what is the iftar that has to be cooked, or what are the varieties of cuisines you are going to get on your table. I understand even that is required, but the need of the hour, when the ummah is bleeding, when the humanity is bleeding, we need to come out of our fantasies, our own attractions, our own what you can say extravagant expenses, and think about the ummah, think about the people who are struggling around the world and how the oppression is going on. So reflective circles can find a base in this, and you can connect your children with iman and with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Quran, and say how Allah's aid will come as it had come in Jang-e Badr. Okay, that was also in Ramadan. I just missed a video on that, but I made sure that every school I am connected to has a presentation on this. So here is a message for every conscious individual. We need to come out of this self-gratification mode and work towards the ummah, to do something for the ummah. At least we should feel bad for what's happening, instead of flooding the shopping malls and flooding the cuisines with what we have to do. I really genuinely want all the people collectively work for the ummah. Jazakallah khair.